So I have this lifelong love affair with New York City. I first moved here right after I graduated from college. I was 21 years old. I had $900 in a duffel bag. I didn't know anybody, have a job, or a place to stay. I just showed up, and I've never looked back. Come with me now, because we're going to see iconic buildings, we're going to see restaurants, we're going to see bouncy houses, street performers, decapitated Disney characters, and, you know, naked people in Times Square. And who doesn't want to see that, really? And so you might think that Times Square is the logical place to start, but it's kind of like its own planet, which is an entire separate video. So usually when I go out and do this, I either have a destination in mind, or sometimes, like today, I just have a direction. So today, we're going to go south along Broadway, see what happens. Now, this is called Pop in the City. It's basically a gigantic bouncy house with balls inside. It's mostly made for kids, but as an adult, you can go there too. A year ago when this first came to town, I actually went, but on the second day, so the little bouncy balls were presumably relatively clean. It's not too much money, it's actually pretty fun inside. So, you know, if you want something fun to do with the kids, you can come here. And another thing, walking through the streets of New York City in early September, it's sweaty work. I find the city to be absolutely invigorating. A lot of people, when they come here, they need time to get used to the pace and the pressure, and I never needed any of that. So you can see along the street, they're setting up a lot of community activities. Okay. In recent years, these platforms became affordable. You have a platform in the middle and a camera that circles all the way around you. They make these kind of cool 360 videos, and it's fine, but they're playing Empire State of Mind for 87 hours a day. And while that's a great song and basically New York City's anthem at this point, it grates on the mind. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've needed to get away from my own life from time to time, but I've never needed to get away from New York City. And this is the world-famous Flatiron Building. Okay, so you'll notice how the Flatiron Building is covered in these like black shrouds, and that's because of the construction that's been going on since really kind of before the pandemic. Last March, it went up for auction, but the guy who won the auction, like, didn't show up with the money. I wonder what that's gonna do to his eBay community rating. In any case, so the people who actually really wanted the building got together and bought it anyway, so hopefully they'll be able to return it to its state of former glory. Now, I'm sure that somewhere near where you live, you have a Shake Shack, but you don't have the original Shake Shack. It's right across the street from the Flatiron Building here in Madison Square Park. Photo bombers, gotta love it. So, fun fact about the Shake Shack, when it first opened up many years ago, the draw wasn't the burgers, at least not yet. The big draw was because this was the only place in New York City where you could legally drink outdoors in a New York City public park. And the Flatiron Nomad District here has basically taken Broadway and shut it down to all but foot traffic and bike traffic and turned it into this gigantic outdoor seating area for all the restaurants along the street. And I really love this area along here. It has a really European feel. What I mean by that is that there's tables basically out on the street, and you have to actually cross the sidewalk to get into the restaurant that the tables belong to. So this is a brand new channel, so if you like what you're seeing, please, please, please subscribe. That'd be awesome. Click the little bell so you know when I release another video, and hit the little thumbs up, leave a comment, you know, do all the things. And Italy has this gorgeous outdoor seating area here. Look at all the plants. They have totally decked out their scaffolding with all these gorgeous plants. And if all that verdant foliage isn't your bag, well, you can come across the street and have a more al fresco dining experience. So this is an absolutely perfect place to come, especially this time of day. It's like approaching magic hour, sun's going down, cool breeze in the air. Nice place. Now, here's the thing about Union Square. I mean, it's fine, but nobody comes here for the architectural wonder that is this park. I mean, on a couple days a week, there's a really, really great farmers market in the northern end, and at the southern end, that tends to be where people rally. So really, you come here for the people. This is Jeffrey Reed, and he's not only a drummer, but he has these huge, huge format paintings. Do we match? I don't know if these 3 particular paintings are meant to be curated by their positioning, but there you go. So, next time you're in New York City and you want to feel like a local, or if you are a local and kind of want to feel like a tourist again, keep an eye out to catch all the weirdness. Do we match?